Well, hello there. Whoa, is it me? Could it be that I'm back after so long? Yeah, I am back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video. It has been a while. Um, and I have been on vacation, but I've also worked on fixing the audio. There was a whole episode before this that I did record. It was basically, I think, making and fixing the village. This was months ago, by the way, so I don't really remember what I did. However, it was like a whole village setup thing. I'll play clips here and there, just so you can see what I was talking about. But other than that, I have just been far away from home. In a sense, I've just been with family, gathering, and yeah, I have officially started the village as well. Um, Ignore that. But regardless, I've also fixed the audio, so I'm pretty sure, hopefully, by the time this recording is done, we don't have any actual audio issues at all. I mean, the gameplay should be fine, audio should be fine, everything should be fine. And I've said that to myself multiple times, while also realizing that sometimes is never the case. However, I am hopeful that this time it will be the case. Do I have a plan for what we're about to do today? Not at all. I actually have no idea as to what I'm gonna do. I also spent like a couple of hours setting up a launcher, so I'm no longer just... Oh, no, oh no. I'm no longer using a... What's it called? I'm not manually putting every mod and updating every mod, because that took forever. And so I decided to take like a whole day to just set up a launcher. So now I'm using GD launcher to do this. This is not sponsored in any way. This is just me just talking about it. So yeah, I'm just starting to use that because it's made it more easier to set up everything. And yeah, right now, as you can see, I'm just farming as I'm talking. I don't really know what today's video is gonna be. I should probably upgrade the farm, if anything. But then again, no, you know what? I'm just gonna work on the farm. I'm gonna take it easy. Today is the first day. Might as well work on farming. So let's go ahead and make some tools, get to it, and immediately start the time lapse. Hello, welcome back. So at this point, I have officially run out of all the cobblestone that I was gonna get, or I was gonna use for the tower. Turns out I need more cobblestone than what I grabbed. So I'm gonna improvise, and well, I want to finish this thing off to look like in cobble, and I just realized I am not far away enough. Oh no. Is it gonna be like viewable in the distance? Okay. I mean, not completely, but it's there. And you know it's there. But what I'm thinking about doing, and this is mainly because I don't wanna spend another hour or so mining. I mean, I could. But I could also just use all the dirt I already have. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm no coward. I'm gonna go. And I left the bed up there. Oh, well, you know what? I have a bed in the caves. And a bed over there. It's gonna be fun. So, back to it. I'm just gonna quickly go to the caves. This shouldn't take that long, I think. So I don't think I have to time-lapse this. And I realize how much I like these boots. Okay, there we go. So, what's it called? I think I could do with like 5-ish stacks of cobblestone. I think that's all I'm gonna need. However, I could be very wrong very quickly. So, just not to risk it or anything, but I'm gonna try to get at least 6 or 7 stacks. I could go in this little like mine strip because it looks like this place could. This is where I've been mining, by the way. So that's where the first like 5-second time lapse was. And I'm planning on like finding like another ravine-ish area, one that doesn't have holes beneath it, so I could just like mine directly downward, and hopefully that like can lead to like a good amount of cobblestone. Like right now, so far so good. No need to worry about cave systems randomly appearing and ruining my progress. But overall, pretty good. I mean, if anything, I think we're gonna have enough pretty soon to make. I should have realized that's where it was gonna take me. Let's go this way. So. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. That's fine. I'm not gonna complain too much about it. I'm tempted to just like take a couple of minutes to just go down the ravine and see what there is. I know it's gonna be loaded with monsters, and that's probably not gonna make it worth it. But then again, I have a really good track record. Don't look at my past videos. I have a great track record of not dying in these caves, I think. So, I think we can not worry about that, right? Probably. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Just a good amount of sticks and torches. Yeah. You know what? Let's go down, you know, even if it's for a little. Oh, hello, friend. Didn't know you would be around this area either. Okay, this should be far down enough. I could probably find like a cobblestone pocket here, which I'm just like digging and rolling. And there's more water. Really? How much water am I gonna find? Man, at least I don't drown here. Whoa. I like this. Looks nice. Anyway, you probably get too distracted. This is why I say a lot of it anyways, because I do not want to get distracted. I should have not. I should check where I'm walking. Anything in this direction? No. There's a whole light area over there. But I don't... Let's see. There's a creeper. Really nice creeper fella. which I'm not gonna mess with. Really? Really? I probably should stop digging in this direction. I should learn from my mistakes. And I'm falling. I'm falling. I did not know. Please don't explode. Please don't kill me. Please, please don't murder me in cold blood. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm gonna find a new place to dig. I'm gonna go to the jungle area. I think. Yeah. If I can remember where the cave was in that old jungle area, I think I can just dig in peace for hours and hours and hours. How many cobblestone there? 2 stacks? That's not bad. Honestly. And for like, that was less than a couple minutes. I'll take that. It's obsidian area. That's where I went to go get my obsidian for the nether. I do remember some of this stuff. Where is the cave? Oh, torch? Cave. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is where we needed to be. This is where we need to be. Where is... I mean, I could dig here. Honestly. I could just start digging here. I really hope I don't break my pickaxe doing this, but I doubt I will. I have so much durability. Ooh, I'm a little bit sleepy already. I haven't been recording for so long, I don't think. I think it's only been like a couple of hours. But I tend to like keep my videos short because I tend to get sleepy while recording. Not too often, but I think that's just a thing. Like I just get tired when I start recording for a bit, which is really odd for me because I could play video games for like days, and I mean days. And for example, I've been playing Fallout 4 for the last 3 days, and Fallout 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, and I've been playing it for a while now. But what I'm doing, because I played it for so much that I've completed like every faction and everything, blah blah blah. I've played for too long. So for the past 3 days, I decided to do a challenge run, unrecorded, just me for fun, because you know who doesn't like to torture themselves in the middle of the summer. So the idea of the run is very simple. You can only be stuck. You're gonna be a farmer, right? Yeah. So if you haven't played Fallout 4, the whole objective of the game is to find your son Sean, who's been kidnapped. And then you find out who. I mean, it's been out for a while, so you can basically find videos on it. I highly suggest you do, and if you want to play it, because it's a really good game. Anyway, you're a farmer, and you're stuck to 3 locations: Drumlin Diner, Starlight Drive, and Sanctuary. So for me, I definitely wanted to only be Starlight Drive and Drumlin Diner because that's where you can first get fertilizer, or at least 5 bags of fertilizer a day. So you can make jet, which is one of the items that are the easiest to make, because it requires fertilizer, and it requires what else does it require? I've been playing for days. I should know this. It's not plastic, is it? Is it fertilizer and plastic? It could be fertilizer and plastic, but it's not. Point is, it's fertilizer and something else. And the 2 things are very easy. Fertilizer, you can either buy it, or you can have a Brahmin. You can trap a Brahmin in your settlement, and then just start getting 1 fertilizer per day. You can trap more Brahmin. Total, I usually just I only trapped 3 so far, because I'm like, I think that should be enough with 3 fertilizer a day, because it takes 2 fertilizer to make this thing on jet. But once you get your fertilizer, and you make chat. You then sell it back to the trader, and then that's how you gain XP, and that's how you also gain caps. So, my plan is basically be a farmer, farm all of that constantly every day to the point that you basically level up by just crafting this one material, right? And in the middle of doing all that, I've also like overfed my settler, so now there's too much nut fruit, too much potatoes, and some other crops, and so now I'm also basically becoming like a true farmer. Like I have a bunch of crops, I have a bunch of settlers, not even that many. I only have like I think a total of 12 spread out through each settlement. And as I'm going through this challenge, I've officially leveled up 13 times in the past 3 days. The way, although I don't think this is fair, because the thing that's been making me level up the most has definitely been the fact that I've been building on top of whatever I'm farming. So like the putting down crops gives you like 2 XP, I think, and then I would build like for example, when I go to sanctuary, enable for there to be enough room, even though there's already a bunch of room already, but I don't want my settlers to be like walking from one point to the other while managing the crops. So I kind of tend to focus all of my attention to having one area of sanctuary just being the place where they do all the crops and all that, which means that I end up just building structures, and those structures also give me free XP. So I got a lot of my XP from building a bunch of structures that like my settlers would just climb up to through the stairs. So I mean, is that one cheat way that I was like building? Yes, but like I try to keep it so like most of my XP came from farming and like making jet, which has been pretty effective, I think. I'm all the way to level 14, so I officially can make traders or trader shops, which to me makes it so that I can buy even more fertilizer per day rather than just 2 bags, which gives me a total of 8 plus whatever I get, which is usually 3. So that would be like around 11 if I do quick maths. So like the idea is to make all this stuff possible through that. And so now that I'm officially level 14 after 3 days of grinding, I'm super happy to like have my settlement reach that point where it's like, oh, I don't have to worry much about anything, that it's like I don't have to worry about anything else and other than just leveling up now. My goal, it feels like I'm going fast, but this is really just a slow burn. But the goal is to eventually make it to like level 50-ish, I think, and then start the main. But honestly, at that point, if I reach level 50 through what I've done, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry much about like the main quest. Like I might just still continue the farming journey as I go. But like realistically, I kind of really just want to keep the farm growing and the settlements growing eventually. I have also limited, apart from just doing this I haven't just been doing this in normal mode either. I put this in survival mode, so it's basically the hardest difficulty you can do. So you can get ill, you can get sick, and you can't fast travel from one location to the next, which is what made it Drumlin Diner, Starlight Drive like my main goal, because since I can't fast travel, I can walk from one location to the other, trade, and basically make it easier for me to do certain tasks. Like if I want the crops to grow, since you have to be a certain distance away for them to grow, I'll just walk to the diner, to the diner shop, and wait there, like sell some stuff, even though it's not much, but like just enough to buy them out, and then walk back to my settlement. All the crops are grown, go to bed, probably wait a couple hours for it. And that was my goal until I found out, like, since you need to be level 14 to even make the bench to make the jet, it just made it so much easier to just stay in Sanctuary and have Drumlin Diner as like a location I can go to if I needed to. Which, overall, it's been going pretty well. But I've talked enough, so now it's time to get back into that time lapse. So, enjoy again. Okay, so I realized even that much amount of mining and yapping was not enough. So what I think I'm gonna do is take a break for now, and wait till next episode to one, finish it off. I'm probably gonna make it out of wooden roof, because I also need a bunch of wood to make trapdoors, so it'd just be better to just collect a whole lot of trees. But until then, hopefully you stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.